most of the people who don't want to use a Skype system are people that listen to the radio, listen to people talking that they don't know somewhere that they don't know, that watch television, listen to people presenting information somewhere that they don't know, that go to the cinema to watch a film, that like certain actors but know nothing about the actors. You know, they buy clothes in a clothes shop that are designed by someone on the other side of the world and transported halfway around the planet. Their whole world is built on the virtual principles. The thing is that they don't even understand that. These are people who, the average person doesn't know how the bus gets to the end of their road. They have no idea how a car is made. The average person has no idea. The average person doesn't know how electricity gets into their home. They don't understand what happens when you click a light switch. They don't know, food comes from the supermarket. Well, no, it doesn't. It's grown in places, on big farms and in foreign countries, and is transported.
I know, you are right, but
It's also very new. Yeah, we have to remember that 10 years ago it was different.
yes.
And think about cars, right? The change from horses to cars. It took about 100 years for it to become the expected regular habit. And we're at the beginning of this technological process. So you can look at it, we still have 50 to 100 years to go before people accept this as being regular, normal, and okay. We're right at the beginning of the process. Well, there's the education, basically, is the transfer of information. So with information-based businesses, we can work with that. If I'm building bicycles, I can't really, you can't test the bicycle over the internet, right? So I understand that. If I was building bicycles, obviously I need to get the bicycles to people and show people how good the bicycles are. But I'm not. I'm working with information. And so it should be possible.
It should be possible.
It should be possible, but
It should be possible, but you must wait, I think, 10 or 20 years.
Yes, well,
It's another lot. It's another lot.
I made this. Yeah, I know. I made this offer, and you're right about that. I made this offer during the summer where I wanted to experiment to see what kind of reactions I can get from people. And so I said, I offered some free coaching sessions. Okay. Now I sent that out to over 1 million people, right?
Million people.
Over 1 million people, right?
Okay.
The number of responses I got were 2.
2?
Yeah, from
a million.
From 1 million, over 1 million, right? 2. Now, from those 2 responses, one of those 2 people, when we planned to have the short 30-minute session
Through Skype.
through Skype, didn't want.
These are Slovak people?
Yeah, the Slovak people responded, but I put it out in other places as well. I did a lot of promotion on the internet and.
Slovak loves you.
Yeah.
You are very popular. Okay, first respond, okay?
Yeah. So.
Small session.
Yeah. So.
Also
From these 2 sessions, one of these clients was intelligent and thoughtful and really nice person, and we had we had 2 sessions online, and it was really good. It was all positive. The other person didn't want to get out of bed for our session.
What?
Didn't want to get out of bed when we were supposed to have our session. They sent me a message saying, I'm still in bed, I can't be bothered to get out of bed.
It's about habits. It's about...
So I'm giving you something for free which can improve the quality of your life, and you're telling, and the professional service and everything else, and you're saying, I'm just going to stay in bed.
It's about respect and respect missing.
But it's worse than that. Let's look at it, because let's take the chocolate industry again. People will continually pay less for less and have less, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll buy shit because it's cheaper, and they'll buy it again because they bought it last time, and they'll have this habit of no quality in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly the same in education. It's exactly the same in education. Why should I send my children for private lessons when they get the state education for free? I mean, they don't even understand that it's not free, right? They don't even understand that, right? Oh, education is free. Well, first of all, nothing is free. Second of all, when someone gives you something for free, they want something in return, because nothing is free. And the average person can't understand that. They don't get it, you know. Let's go to the ice hockey match, and or let's say, you know, let's get excited about football. What? Another football match? But there was one yesterday. Yes, but that was different. What? Okay. So, yeah. Have you heard the new Metallica album? Like, who cares? Who cares? My God. So, there's a. It's not just in education.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere. There's a problem with understanding quality everywhere and everything, with in communication with people. They don't. Very few understand, and the crazy thing is, the few people who do understand it are people who work in education. Like 50% of my clients work in education, right? They are university lecturers, or they're intellectually oriented people. It's interesting, but they understand that the system doesn't work, right? They understand the system doesn't work, but and it just frustrates me that the market is so big. The industry that I work in is huge. It's huge. Everybody needs communication for your future, whether it's business or whether you're a young person and you want to develop networks and relationships and study things. Yeah, just like the simple driver of the fact that people who speak more languages are, in general, more intelligent. They have higher qualities of lives. And if you only speak Slovak, you can only find a Slovak partner. Well, that's pretty fucking limited, isn't it? I mean, are you only going to drive a Slovak car? Are you only going to use a Slovak computer? Are you only going to, that would be stupid, right? To only use Slovak products if there are better products in other countries. And people are like, I've got this. You send them to school. They've got this opportunity to learn a language and to improve the quality of their life and to change their world and to go out and do anything. And they're like, what is that? Oh my God. So, I've been doing this now for 15 years, and there's no magic answer to anything. I think sometimes you just have to wait. You have to wait for people to get there, and it's a slow process. It's a very slow process, and
yes, you are right.
it's just you have to constantly hammer on everything to get things done. But it's the same with everything. It's the business meetings, right? Each business meeting is a hammer
Yeah, exactly.
on keeping things going.
Exactly.
Right, steps. We have to talk about steps.